Hey everybody, and welcome to Gen Con Previews. We're giving you a preview of some upcoming games that are probably going to come out around Essen time. Right now I'm looking at Magic Maze, Maximum Security with Didier from Sit Down Games. Magic Maze was one of our favorite games, as you know. We love it, and now we have the expansion that you guys are getting the first sneak peek of it of anyone in the world. So tell us a little about the expansion.
So in the expansions, it's a group of modules. There are 16, and you can decide what to add to the game. Some will give you some positive way to play to help you, and the other ones will make the game more difficult. So up to you to choose. For example, in the game, you can now decide at any moment to play one of those tokens. If you see that you need times, you take it, you play it, you flip, as in the best game, and you have now new time. You can also decide, this is brand new, to exchange your action tile with the action tiles of someone else. So if you see that this guy or this girl did not see what to do in the game, you flip it and now you can make the actions. You can make it 2 times in a play. And of course you can now play a little bit more, 3 times more, not just waiting to flip some timer to do it. So you can decide to include in the game or not. Okay, this is for helping the players. Also, there are 10 spells in the game. So with the wizard, we have some more actions. At the beginning of the game, you choose at random or not, 2 of them. And at any time during the game, you can play with them. It will help you to go from a place to another without moving, following the arrow as usual. You can flip to pounds and so on. There are some things that make the game really more difficult, like the sensor. The sensor is a new tile. When you see at the bottom a little blue picture, it means that it is it replaces tiles from the base game. So this is still the shops from the Barbarian, but there is a sensor. You place it like this, and to move it, you need a pound to go on this logo.
And it spins this?
Absolutely.
In different directions?
Yes, to open the way to move.
Oh,
so it's
wow.
Very difficult, but up to you to add it or not. The one I really love is the builder, because you have the maze who is built like this, as usual, for example, like this. If the builder is here, you want to move it on that tile. Never mind where you place it. Where there is a builder, you cannot go on the tile. So if you want to move it there, you need a pound that goes on this space to move it that way from a tile. And then if you want to go there, you need to move to come here. No, sorry, to go there, to move that way, to move it that way.
So you now can move him
Absolutely.
to different tiles and he blocks the tile until you get him out?
So it's much difficult. You need to go each time to the right space to move. So this is the builder. It starts on these tiles. This is the symbol of the builder. Also, you can rearrange now the mall using this special power from the elf. When you have the elf somewhere on this kind of space, you can take another tile and move it like this by spending this once.
And changing the way the board is.
Yes, but of course, as usual, you cannot break the mall. You have to keep it as just one piece. I can maybe take the rules to give an idea of what you have inside. There are 16 pages. The main rules is the guard. With a guard, when you have a guard pound, a black one, on a tile, you cannot go on the tile with a hero. You need first to move the guard, like the usual rule, north, south, east, west, and then you can go on it. This is the guard. There is just one at the beginning, and you can bring some more when you manage correctly everything to be sure that you can still succeed the games. So the anti-stress tokens, I show them, those ones. You have ventilation shaft. This is like a tunnel. You can put here one and the other one here, and then you can move from one to the other without moving.
So those are sort of like the warps, but now you just have a tunnel.
Yes, and you place it where you want. This one, you cannot choose where they are.
Correct.
The Barbarian, you can break the wall. You take this, and now you break the wall, for example, here. You can go from here to there.
Oh, so you can make a shortcut.
Absolutely. It's a Barbarian. You can make it 3 times in a game. What else? Yes, you have the codes. With the codes, you need a pound to get a code to go through some new doors, like this one. This is a reinforced door. So you need a player, a hero, to take a code. You use it with the cross just once, and then you can go through. We have the builder, I told you. I told you also for the special ability of the elf. 10 spell, you decide, you choose which one to use. And so you can also add 3 more guards in the game. They will come in the game just when the thief happens. At this time you flip the tide of the thief, and then they come in the mall. And that's all. I told everything about the expansion. So the big thing is really that you choose what to put inside, how to mix things to have the exact difficulty you wish.
Well, I mean, there's great things in this because you have some of the modules make it harder, like the one where you have to spin around and only parts of the room are open. But some of the modules, like the Barbarian, it makes it easier because you could blast through. So it kind of works. So you could make a harder game or an easier game or a combination game. And I really think this expansion is going to do well. Now, the actual game Magic Maze, that's coming out in the US right about now, isn't it?
So there are 1,000 copies on the Gen Con, and then it will reach the US shops on September, but I don't have the exact date from 1 or the end of the month, I don't know. But now it's coming to the US, yes.
So there you go, Magic Maze, if you're looking for the original, which was one of the finalists for Spiel des Jahres, as you know. That is coming out in September. Magic Maze, Maximum Security, the nice expansion, which adds a great amount, and I think this expansion, everyone's going to like it. That one should be coming out at Essen, and you'll be able to get it as well. But for now, this was a Gen Con preview, Magic Maze, Maximum Security.